Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco, Dish Out on Movies, the only movie review show on YouTube to, review movies in terms of food. It's just Marco here once again, and wow, today's been a bitch of a day having to upload my newest podcast episode. If you don't know, now's a good time to tell you, I have a podcast. It's a life podcast. It's comedic. It's about life. It's called Marco Dishes Out on Life. And I just uploaded the second episode. It's all about friend zoning and how friend zoning people are worse than bullies and a lot of other types of people. People who friend zone other people. They're really bad people. They're abusers. They like to use you. And if you'd like to check that out, just search up Marco Dishes Out on Life. It's a 2-hour episode, and episodes won't be 2 hours from now on because it took 3 hours to upload that shit, and it was worth it, but not anymore. So today I am ranking the chicks from the Child's Play series, and I know, it's all in good fun, I promise. And I don't know why I should have to say that too, but for some reason, nowadays, beauty is sexist, and beauty is misogynistic. And so, if you compliment a woman, bad on you. If you talk about a woman being hot, oh, you're sexist. I don't give a fuck. I'll do what I want. And you guys can't tell me otherwise because it's my channel. See how that works? Make your own channels and then you can rant about how Marco is such a sexist because he ranks female characters. Like, that'd be really funny actually to see. I'd kind of like to see that. If any of you want to try and do that, it'd be really funny. So, let's get started. There is 26 chicks to rank from cute to cutest, I should say, just because it's another C word. I'm not going to say the other C word in this video, too, because that'd be naughty. And I just noticed that in terms of comparing this to the Halloween hotties, I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed in this franchise because there's like less than half of what Halloween had. Not only that, but the women, it seems like there's 3 tiers of women in the Chucky series. There's dumpy women who look like really like like and then there's average looking ones, and then there's really, really hot ones at the very end. So it's like you have these 3 tiers of trash. I'm just kidding. They're not trash. I'm just joking around. But, in Halloween, it seemed like everyone looked pretty hot, to be honest. So I gotta say, that's just a general observation. The number 26, the last place, is Grace Poole from Child's Play 2. She's a very famous actress, but in this movie, she doesn't look good. The hair, that awful haircut, I hate it. Ugh, look at that hair. It just looks like you could shave it off and use it as a mop. And then, just the way that they make her look, the stuff that they gave her to wear, she looks really bad. She looks like a grade school teacher. So, I don't think it's any fault of her own, too, because I think she is pretty hot in real life. And so and also the character's pretty bad, too. She's pretty bad. Number 25 is Maggie from Child's Play. Now, she's also pretty bad. I mean, she's the first bitch to be really mean to Andy. And I really didn't like how she acted. Like, you can tell she'd be the character. She'd be like a bad parent by the way she treats Andy. And she's got that same haircut, that same really unattractive haircut. But honestly, she's kind of cute. I mean, I wouldn't mind Netflix and chilling, child's play with her, and then, you know, while she's watching it, she could sit on my face or something like that. Eat some candy corn. Number 24 is Tiffany from Cult of Chucky. Now, I know a lot of you like her, but here's the thing. She doesn't look good in Cult of Chucky. She looks like Harley Quinn. She looks like a cake face, and it's their fault. She's got a bad wardrobe, too. It's their fault. It's not her fault. She's really hot. She's a great actress. And this is the movie that does her the biggest disservice in terms of her looks. Because otherwise, she looks really good in the series in general. So, I just think it's this particular movie. But I gotta say, I still think she's hot. She's really pretty and, and stuff. Number 23, is Miss Fairchild from the Chucky series. Now, right off the bat, there was this fan theory that said that she was Glinda grown up, and any mention of Glinda just makes me want to throw up. I hate the character of Glinda so much. The characters, I should say. I hate them so much that I just want them to be deleted from history. And Miss Fairchild, she's kind of hot. I mean, but she's got some nice red hair, which I always love red hair. Like, I had this girlfriend, an online girlfriend. I don't even know if she was real or not, to be honest. But she was this girl named Maeve. And she was this Irish girl with red hair and freckles. And, fuck. She was so hot. And there is nothing hotter than an Irish girl with freckles and red hair. Like, that's an automatic turn on for me. And Miss Fairchild, she's got that red hair, but you know what I don't like? She's a bitch. She is such an unprofessional teacher. And again, this turns me off, like when a character is like this to children or like this to anyone. It's a turn-off. Unless, like, every character in the movie is bad. Which, there were other characters. Okay. Number 22 is Sarah from Curse of Chucky. Now, she's pretty nice. She's she's kind of a MILF, I guess. But honestly, the whole plot of Curse of Chucky is all about how, and I feel like I'm being really mean-spirited here, but I'm trying not. I'm not trying to be. So I hope you guys know that, because I'm not trying to be like a jackass, but I feel like I'm sounding that way. But Sarah, the whole plot of that movie is that fucking Chucky was so in love with this woman that he kidnapped her, held her hostage, fucked her nonstop, got her pregnant, and then the whole movies happened because of her, basically, because he had to run away from getting discovered from doing what he was doing to her. And she is not worth it, I'm sorry, but her character's such a bland disappointment. She gets killed in, like, the first scene. She's so bad. Like, her shining moment is she's tied up and pregnant and she's surrounded by yellow flowers. I mean, this character is trash. But you know what? She's fucking hot in real life. She's a milfy in real life. But in this movie, she is garbage. 21 is Barb from Curse of Chucky. Now, see, Curse of Chucky is the movie that fucking has that filter over it that sucks out all the color. That should not be the sucking going on here, to be honest. Barb, she's just really bland. I mean, you could call her bland Barb, but she's still pretty cute, I guess. I mean, wasn't she the lesbian? Yeah, she's the lesbian hot. It's sounding gibberish now. Number 20 is Claire from Cult of Chucky. She started off like a huge bitch, and that kind of bitchy behavior just, to me, turns me on, because it's like, if she's like that just in regular life, just imagine what she's like when you take her in the bedroom, and you can have all sorts of bitchy behavior there. And the fact that and she's also the only Asian character in the whole list, which it's sad because she's pretty hot, but there should have been some more Asian women too. There should be, quote unquote, there should be proper representation of all types of women in the Chucky series. Number 19 is Mayor Michelle Cross from the Chucky series. She's Lexi's mom, and she's another MILF, but the thing is that in the show, her character's garbage. She's garbage. She's a basic Karen biatch, and I would hate fuck her, but that's about it. I mean, her character's such a bitch, the way she treats her daughter. I mean, it's really unattractive and unappealing to me. Number 18 is Madeline from Cult of Chucky. Here's the thing about Madeline. There is a scene where doesn't she stick Chucky's fist in her mouth or something? Like, I'm telling you guys, and she role plays with Chucky's doll the whole movie. I'm telling you, this Madeline girl, she is into some freaky ass shit. I mean, just imagine all of the dirtiest things that you could never imagine asking like a lady to do. And, I think Madeline would do those things. She will let you stick your fist in her mouth. You can fist her mouth. And she's curvy. She's got that dark hair. She's got that European look, you know what I mean? Like that Russian, Ukrainian look. And I'd like to fuck the Ukrainian out of her, you know what I mean? I mean, I know a girl who's in the Ukraine, and she looks kind of like her. And to be honest, I'm getting turned on now, so I'm going to move on. 17. Remember, this is all for entertainment purposes. 17 is Nika from Curse of Chucky. Now, once again, I'll emphasize, this movie makes her look unattractive because she's dressed in these boring Goodwill thrift store clothes. Not only that, but she's falling down the whole movie. She's screaming. She's not very interesting, this movie. She doesn't really have any attractive scenes. And it doesn't help that the movie sucks out all the color. So the movie itself, everyone in the movie is ugly. Everyone looks like they're in a straight-to-DVD shit fest. They look like they're in a Nostalgia Critic episode, for fuck's sake. But at least Nostalgia Critic doesn't suck out the color. Oh, fuck yeah. 16 is Miss Kettlewell. Now, Miss Kettlewell, I want some more kettlebells out of your kettlewell, if you know what I mean. Because she's an exception. She is a huge bitch. She should not be a teacher. She's an abusive person to children. She should not be allowed to teach. But here's the thing, man. There's a moment where Chucky surprises her, knocks her on her ass, and he's coming up to her with that ruler, and her mouth is wide open. To be honest, that scene turns me on, because all I was thinking was, man, if I was Chucky, oh, she's dressed in this teacher outfit. I'm getting a stiffy right now just talking about it. She's in this teacher outfit with these glasses and the the old-fashioned teacher outfit. Take that ruler and just let's give Miss Kettlewell a spanking. Let's just spank her for hours, and then oh wow. I'm not gonna, but she really brings out the freaking me in that scene. Just that imagery of just standing over Miss Kettlewell with the ruler, and she was scared too. And it's like, oh, so you're putting on a little tough girl persona, huh? You're not so tough when there's a little tiny doll with a ruler standing over you. that was funny, honestly. But yeah, I wish I'd have put her higher, honestly, because she's real. Oh fuck, I want to put her higher. I really want to. I want to put her at number 1. I mean, I'm gonna do her right now. Number 15 is Joan from Child's Play 2. I mean, first off, when is a Joan ever been as attractive as the Joan in this movie? I mean, seriously, she is so hot. She's got this sexy, like, European French look to her, and she's even hotter in real life and hotter in the other things she's been in. And she's another MILF, but honestly, she's not a real MILF, because in this movie, she adopts her kids, which, I'm just saying, like, she doesn't really have the MILF qualities that other MILF characters have had, but still, I mean, she's something. Number 14 is Kyle from the Chucky series. Now, here's the thing. Kyle really downgraded over the years. The character, obviously, because it felt like she's now become like a stereotype. Like, she doesn't really have a character. She's just this cardboard cutout of the old character, the hot character. But there is a scene in the Chucky series where she's wearing this suit outfit, and sorry about that. And she's like hunting down Chucky's with Andy, and she looks so fucking smoking hot in that scene. And I had to put her this high just because of that one scene. She looks great. She looks like a typical, like, if you look up like an office role-playing porno, or maybe like a, I don't want to get too nasty in this video, but let's just say, she looks damn fine in this suit outfit. And honestly, I wish that they had given her better outfits instead of just like copying the ones that she wore in the second one, because this one new outfit that they gave her, it looked really good on her, and she looked like, the way she did her hair and everything, she looked really nice. 13 is Jennifer Tilly from Seed of Chucky. Now, first off, let's get the big boobs out of the way. She's got big boobs, and those turn me on, obviously. I mean, it's no secret, like, but damn, she has got this perfect, like, basic look in this movie, and somehow Jennifer Tilly is so hot that she looks just as hot when she's basic like this is when she's got her face all dolled up like a clown, like the Tiffany character. So I really think she looks great in this movie, even though the whole movie they're like saying she's ugly and fat, and she's like a washed up actress who needs to reinvigorate her career. I would like to reinvigorate her right now. Throw away that turkey baster, because I'll use my own turkey baster for her. I mean, these pictures are really getting me going. Number 12 is Jade from Bride of Chucky. Now, Jade is played by Katherine Heigl. Now, she's pretty. Wait a second. Did I check that? Did I check her age in this movie? I want to make sure, because I'm not trying to sound weird here. Oh, shit. That's going to make the video longer. Fuck me. Cast. Come on, Katherine Heigl, where the fuck are you? Because where is it? 1950. Wait, that's Brad Dourif. Why did it click on Brad Dourif? 78, and then the movie was... Okay, so she was 20. Good. But in this movie, damn, she's got I'm not a fan of this bitch at all. I hate Katherine Heigl with a passion. I think she's ugly and annoying. I think that she's probably one of the worst actresses of our era. But in this movie, she's pretty hot, and she's got this like pretty blonde, kind of like prom queen type of look. But she looks so average. I mean, just like, really, like, ugh. Uh, she is number 12, because honestly, like, she's still hot. Number 11 is Tiffany from the Chucky series. Now, I gotta stop looking at these pictures, because I'm getting a little, like, riled up looking at them. Tiffany, obviously, in this season, they basically make her into Harley Quinn meets Audrey from Twin Peaks. They give her these Twin Peaks dresses to wear the whole season, which is kind of weird. But, they give her these outfits that really emphasize her boobs. And so she looks really hot in this series. She's got these hot scenes with Nika. And, what isn't there to say about Jennifer Tilly in the Chucky series? Like, that's all I gotta say. Number 10 is Detective Kim Evans from the Chucky series. Now, damn! Now we're getting into some fire! Okay, because this is Devin's mom, and to be honest, she is so hot that I wouldn't even say that she's a MILF. I would say that she's hot enough all on her own, like, without, like, having MILF-like qualities. She is fucking on fire. I mean, and now here's the thing, though. She's the only African-American character on this list, too. That's another thing. What a racist. Can't even put African-American characters in his films. I'm just kidding about that. I'm just kidding. But the thing is that the one picture I found, or one of the pictures, was, the lighting was so dark that I actually had to turn up the lighting. And so I think that this show actually did a disservice to her, because number 2, her character, spoiler alert, was a huge bitch. And the whole show, she's discriminating against Jake. And then she's telling Devin he can't see Jake and all this BS. And then she arrests an innocent woman. She arrests the ugly-ass Miss Fairchild. Ugly on the inside, obviously. That's what I meant. And, but this actress, she is so hot. If this was the actress, she would easily be at, like, number 3. Like, that's how hot she is. I gotta move on. Number 9 is Aubrey Plaza in the Child's Play remake. Now, ho, 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 ho! Now, if it wasn't for this piece of shit character that they gave her, she has lines like, I had an active sweet 16, like, ugh! Like, if I heard a real woman say that, I'd be like, okay, bye-bye. You're not getting any attention from me. You're not getting a fucking a poke on Facebook from me. But Aubrey Plaza, she's so hot in real life. She's got this, like, bitchy hotness where you look at her and, she looks like she would hit you. But that kind of is like a turn on. And, she just looks like the type of woman that would really, like, get things going in, like, a feisty way. But in the movie, her character is so unattractive in terms of her character. She tells her son to go out in this hood, like, desolated crap area to get some friends at, like, 1 o'clock in the morning. And she dates, like, a 70-year-old man who's also, like, abusive and shit. And, like, you're supposed to feel sorry for her. It's like, fuck off. But Aubrey Plaza, they really wasted her. I mean, she's plenty hot in other things she's been in, but in this movie, they really let her down. And by let her down, I don't mean, that wouldn't have made sense. I'm not going to make that joke. Number 8 is Bree from Chucky series, Chucky season 1. Now, Bree is, whoa, we got the ultimate MILF right here. I mean, her hair and just, she's got this, like, really, like, a MILF look to her. And it's so sad that she had a terminal illness, the character, because I would have gladly taken more episodes of seeing her Excuse me. Number 7 is Nika in Cult of Chucky. Now, Nika is like, for some reason, she is one of the ones who gets hotter and hotter as the movies go on. Like, that's the funny part with her. She started off pretty bland and average because of the shitty movie quality. But in Cult of Chucky, it's like, ooh, damn. She looks really, really beautiful. And, she has a sex scene that's really not good to look at all, though. And that's why she's at number 7. Because they had this really, like, cringeworthy sex scene with her and this multiple Malcolm that, like, it didn't turn me on at all. But still, she is super hot. And there's a point where she gets possessed and she starts walking around. And I was like, wow. Nothing but hotness. Number 6 is Tiffany from Bride of Chucky. I mean, what isn't there to say about Tiffany and Bride of Chucky? I mean, she is just sex incarnate in Curse and Bride of Chucky. I'm looking at her. I mean, this lingerie outfit she has, this hairdo, she is so perfect. I mean, she is like a literal doll. Like, that's how perfect she is in this film. And obviously big boobs, etc. She's really like a powerhouse in terms of attractiveness in this series. And if they had, number 5 is Kyle. And if you guys don't know what if you don't know what that's referencing, Safi didn't know. It's referencing South Park when Cartman says Kyle. So that's what it's been. But damn, Kyle is super cute. I mean, she is so petite. She's got these petite features in Child's Play 2. She's got this like cool fashion sense about her where she's got all these different nice outfits and everything, but there's other ones that kind of outdo her, but still she's at number 5 because she's really like, she's getting up there. I mean, in terms of this series, the hotties in the series. Number 4 is Karen from the original Child's Play, Catherine Hicks. Oh, Catherine Hicks. I could, tuck me in, Catherine Hicks, because, wow, she is the ultimate MILF of the series. Andy's original mom, she is so hot. She could be hot all on her own without the MILFy qualities, but then she's also a perfect MILF as well. She is so hot. Her character is such a nice mom and such a great character. The way that she fights for her son and refuses to give up to these evil police who just want to put the kid in an asylum. They end up putting her in asylum, and it's like, wow, like, if I was that detective, I would, like, break her out in 2 seconds, because, like, Tom Holland, he really knows how to take, like, any chick who's, like, average and make her, like, fucking smoking hot. Like, did you see what he did with Marcy from Married with Children in Fright Night? Like, I was never turned on by Marcy in that show, but then when I saw Fright Night, I was like, I would like to frighten her night for sure. But Karen, the original mom, she is so, like, she's underrated too. Like, no one really talks about how hot she is, and I think that they should start, because number 3, speaking of Jones, this is the hottest Joan. Joan from Seed of Chucky. Oh, perfection. Joan, and see, for some reason I thought she was Brenda. I thought her name was Brenda, and so I've always, like, remembered her as Brenda. So that's like some memory fuck up with me, but Joan in this, she is so hot. She's this petite little British woman with the sexy hair, with the hair, and honestly, she's got these like nice little boobs that they're so cute that like it just makes me want to fantasize about like getting like two glasses and like having her squirt all of the milk that she has into those glasses like a Clockwork Orange style, and then getting like a whole entire pan of chocolate chip cookies and homemade ones, and then eating those, dipping them in her milk. Like, that is how fucking hot she is, this British milky blonde woman. I mean, she is perfection, and she is so underrated. No one talks about her either. And number 2 is Nika in Chucky, the series. Now, Nika in the Chucky series, this is peak Nika. And she has gotten so perfect, because now they have all the color back. They brought back all the color. So now you can really see the color in this human being. You know, you know what I mean? Like, and there's this really hot scene. It's probably the hottest scene of the whole Chucky series. And it's a scene in a motel room, and it involves her and Tiffany, and Nika is in a bikini, and I never knew that she had this much cake. Like, that scene was just like cake, was just like, it was full of cake in a bikini. And you know, not only that, but half of the time she's Chucky, quote unquote, but she's like, it's really kind of hot the way that she's like role playing and playing this character. And then the other half of the time she's this like weak, girly like girl who she's handicapped, and it's so hot, like the contrast to that. And but damn, she's thick. I didn't know. I never knew. I never would have known until this motel scene. And number 1 is Da Silva. Da Silva from Child's Play 3. I would put my D in her, Silva. I mean, come on. How could you go wrong with Da Silva? She's got the perfect body because she's been in this military academy. She can do fucking one-handed push-ups. I mean, if that's not hot, I don't know what is. The hair, the makeup, the limited but hot makeup, you know, the features, she is perfect. And she's still perfect, I think, honestly, today. But this character, like, as soon as I saw Child's Play 3, I knew that, like, as soon as I ranked her from Child's Play 3, I was like, I knew she's going to be the number 1. Easily. If I could, and honestly, her and Nika are the top ones who I could take them. I mean, and Joan. So Joan, Nika, and her, I could take them and then just forget about the rest completely. But to be honest, Da Silva is perfect. And I don't know why Andy did not end up with Da Silva. I think that's a crime. I think it's sad. Andy could have been getting some D Silva this whole time, and instead he's this loner who goes on dates with really dumpy looking women so that they can lecture him about the Second Amendment and bullshit like that. You know, with these killer dolls running around, it's like I would have a gun, to be honest, to protect from Chucky. 72 Chuckies now. I mean, yeah, I want a gun, no matter what some bitch from Tinder thinks. And you know, but Da Silva, just once again, like, she is and she's an amazing girlfriend. She's cute. She's funny. She helps him learn how to shoot. I mean, there is an endless amount of qualities to this woman that make her like just perfect to me. And honestly, like, it's not even about the hotness. Like, you could take, if you took the hotness, the beauty out of this, I would still say that she's number 1. That is how perfect she is. So De Silver from Child's Play 3, fuck yeah. If I ever meet her at a convention, I might tell her that I ranked her number one, but I don't know. I think that people, if they heard that I did this, they would take it the wrong way, and then they'd see the videos and they'd take it even worse. But it's like, it's all for entertainment, obviously. I'm not like trying to be like a jackass or anything, but I just thought it's for fun. And I can't wait to do it again with like the Texas Chainsaw series coming up. But honestly, no one in the Texas Chainsaw series touches any of the people from the top 10 of this series, so I'm going to have fun with that. So if you guys like this, please like it, comment, tell me what you thought about my rankings. I want to see your rankings. You rank them now. Do it now. Let's have some fun. Let's talk about it. And then please subscribe to our channel if you want to see more rankings of the chicks and different movie series. Honestly, I was watching The Warriors the other day. Well, I watched it like 5 days in a row because it was leaving Amazon Prime. Oh, fuck. Those Lizzies. I would do a whole video about those Lizzies alone. That is how hot those Lizzies are. The Lizzies from The Warriors are, like, phenomenal. And they have that same haircut that the ones at the bottom of this have. They have that same, like, dumpy haircut, but they're somehow hot with it. So, goodbye, everybody. See you soon.